When you need to divide your data into 4 sections, use an Excel box plot chart. We're using the quartile function, so equal quartile, select it here, then select your entire list of data and hit F4 to lock it. Comma 0, because Excel is prompting you there and showing you that the minimum is 0. We're just going to drag it down, so we just have to make quick changes here. So for the first quartile, it's going to be a comma 1. You can see the Excel options. For the median or middle, it's going to be 2. And I actually made a typo here. This should say Q3. And then you select 3. And then for max, you're just going to change that to a 4. It's always good to spot check your values to make sure they make sense, but this is looking good. And then you can change the decimals if you like, or leave it as is. Next, the difference column is what the actual box plot is going to be built off of. So we need to enter minimum, and then you need to select the differences here, and then you can just drag that formula down. Now when we go up to insert, let's find a bar chart, and this one looks great. This is exactly what we need. So you can get rid of the legend here, and then you can click on the left and right sections here and just go to no fill, because all we need are those 2 middle ones. We're instead going to use error lines to represent the others. So I'm just going to resize this so you can see it a little bit better. So let's click on that first section to the left and go up to the upper left under error bars. This is to the left, so it's going to be minus, and then your fixed value is going to be coming from your difference column for Q1. So doing a spot check, that puts our minimum at about 95, right where it should be. And then next you're going to do the same thing, but this is going to be for plus on the other side. And so 115 is our max value that goes in there. And so you can see that 95 to 295 are represented on the chart. So let's change the title to something that makes sense. You can just double click on it and type it in. And then you can pick any type of colors you want. So I'm just going to click here on the grid lines. I'm going to do a darker background. So I'm going to change everything to white. So I'm going to click on the text and go up to text options and turn it white. And then let's go with a fill here of, let's say, something like black. You could change this one to something maybe brighter so it really stands out. You really want to be able to see the middle median value, which is the line of the black and the yellow. And then let's click on our error bars and change these. So we can change these to something brighter. You can change the thickness on these. Let's go with something like 3.5. And then we'll change the color on the other one. And you can choose the ending points here too. So it's a little bit cut off, but you have lots of options here. So let's do that so our ending points really stand out. And then this background, let's go with the dark gray. And we need to change the title text color so it stands out. Let's change that to white. And you've officially got a box plot.